We built a new robot arm. It took longer than I thought, but I guess I was too optimistic about it because so many things happened. For example, our 3D printer got broken in the middle. So we kind of crowdsourced 3D printer through our friends. And then friends helped us like printing all different parts. So later you will see our arm has different colors. The different color means different friend helped us. And also some motors that we bought. Some of them are just defective. They just don't work. So we had to order motors again. Um, and usually those motors, when you buy from China, is cheaper, but it takes a long time to arrive, like 2 weeks or more than that. And you have to find a similar brand in US because many times you cannot find the exact same model. Mm, then you have to kind of buy the motor, test it, and see if it works, see if it's compatible with your current hardware setup. That takes quite some time. And also, I burned one of my board, electric circuit board, to control. That's the control board to control the motor. I just put the wrong pin, the one slot away, and then suddenly I see big spark, and then it just burned. And after that, it cannot recognize any motors. And also, like we thought we bought all the parts, but later we figured we missed like one, two parts. And sometimes Amazon delivery was so slow. It's like so many things can happen. I just remember one more thing. We had to cut a carbon fiber, and then carbon fiber is it's kind of dangerous to cut it by yourself because it will make a very small dust that's very bad for your health. But then I just had to cut it that day, so I just went to Home Depot and then asked people around, like, "Can I cut it? Can I cut it?" And they all look at me like, "What are you talking about?" And then they just gave me a handsaw and then tell me that I can cut it with the handsaw with the station there. I'm like, okay, should I cut it with the handsaw? I don't have mask. Should I, hold my breath and cut it? Something like that. Eventually, we find one friend who has the cutter. Um, so we did that, and it's like that. It's software is much more, I would say, much more controlled environment. But hardware, things can get broken, things can get delayed. Mm, yeah, I think this is why robotics is much harder than many other projects, right? Yeah. Anyways, eventually we built our robot arm, and Faye will talk about it.
Hey everyone, I am going to be describing our arm that we recently built. Um, Basically, we have some 3D printed parts, and you have 7 degree of freedom actuator where you have multiple actuators. Um, and the plan is to be able to use this to achieve, some form of general cleaning of rooms.
Yeah. So how are you gonna use this arm?
We plan to use this arm on a mobile base where we would attach a gripper, which you would imagine would be a hand. And the arm is able to move around the room to do cleaning, like, wiping the decks, picking and placing stuff, using your usual cleaning tools like a mop or a vacuum.
So it looks like a human arm. Is it corresponding to your arm?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
corresponding to your arm. The first two actuators here are supposed to be your shoulder. Um, the next two are supposed to be your elbow. And then you have another two actuators here that are supposed to be your wrist.
All right, cool.
Yeah.